Here we go again. Mm, mm, mm. This is just utter ridiculous. Now you think that the other videos I showed you was gonna piss you off. Wait until you hear this story. This happened in Austin. Okay. This brother by the name of Larry Jackson went to a bank. Did not realize the bank had just got robbed. He turned around and came to the bank and realized the door was locked. Now he was trying to figure out, why is the door locked at the bank? So I guess the manager in the inside sees him standing at the door wondering why the bank was closed. Next thing you know, the bank teller unlocks the door at the bank, walks outside, and asks him for his ID. He gives him his ID. What had happened was the person that came before him didn't actually rob the bank with a gun. He came in with a fictitious ID and cashed a big check, and the stupid bank cashed it. So that suspect was already gone. He was long gone. So what I'm thinking is the bank teller was pissed off because the other guy got away. So now he's going to harass this brother because the other person got away. So he said, "Hey, let me see your ID." So Larry Jackson, the brother that came to the bank to cash his check, gave the bank teller his ID. Now remind you, they're standing outside. They're not in the bank. So he asks him for his ID. He hands his ID to him. The bank teller tells him that, "I don't believe this is you." So he's talking to the bank teller now on the outside. "Man, I don't got no time for this. I know you just got robbed or somebody else just came in with a fictitious ID and cashed a large check and walked out on you guys. But it's not me. I'm just coming here to cash my check. What is the issue?" So the brother got tired and said, "You know what? I'm done with this." So the brother walked away. But remember, the bank teller still has his identification. So he walks away, and next thing you know, an undercover officer that was in the bank, I guess, investigating the actual bank robbery, which had nothing to do with this brother, comes out of the bank and start chasing the brother that just walked out. Now, the cold thing about it is the person that was chasing him was in plain clothes. So the brother, he walking, the next thing you know, he turns around, he see a guy chasing him. He don't even know who he is. He's like, "Who's this chasing me?" So the brother took off running. He didn't even know. Then what's so cold about it, the off-duty officer turns around and sees somebody parked and jump in their car, show his badge and say, "I'm an officer, I'm chasing somebody, I need your vehicle." So he takes the vehicle from a pedestrian to chase Larry Jackson, the guy that showed up at the bank just wanting to cash his check. So he's running, and he see this guy chasing him. Next thing you know, he ends up shot 12 blocks away from the bank, in the back of his neck. Let me say that again. Let me say it again, brothers. In the back of his neck. Not the front of his chest. Not the front of his heart. Not his stomach. Not his kneecaps. He shot him in the back of the neck, which means the brother had his back turned to him when he shot him. But the officer said he actually caught up with the brother and had a confrontation, and that's how he got shot. But nobody knows. And now it's one of those cases where the guy is still alive, but the victim is dead. Now the dead guy can't talk. Don't that kind of remind you of something? Don't that kind of remind you of the Trayvon Martin story? So now, the only story we have is this officer's story, saying that he caught up with this brother. They had an altercation. He shot him in the back of the neck. Now, you have to explain why you shot him in the back of the neck, because I don't understand that. That sounds like somebody trying to get away. That don't sound like nobody coming towards you. That don't sound like nobody lunging towards you. No, officer, your evil ass shot that brother in the back of his neck. You shot him because you couldn't catch him. He was running, you couldn't catch him, so you shot at him. The bullet hit him in the back of the neck, hit him in a vital organ, and he died. That is the story. That brother came to there just to cash his damn check, and he ends up dead. He didn't have nothing to do with the damn robbery that just went down. He just shows up at the bank to cash his damn check. And next thing you know, you want to ask for his ID, his identification, and all this old bull crap. Then when he doesn't want to argue with you no more and walk away, you're going to send an undercover officer out there to chase him down. And he ends up dead. But he has nothing to do with the previous bank robbery that you guys was sitting there investigating. Wow. And what's so cold about it, why did the undercover officer even have to chase this brother down if they already had his ID? They got his ID. The bank teller has his ID. He has the ID. What you chasing him for? It doesn't make no sense. You guys were pissed off because somebody got away with some money of yours and you wanted to mess with the first black person you seen. That's what it was. That's basically what this whole story was about. The brother didn't even make it inside the bank. He handed the bank teller his ID outside the bank because they was doing an investigation inside the bank. So they're standing outside. The bank teller says, "Let me look at your ID." He hands him his ID. He started asking him all these other questions. The brother's like, "Man, I ain't gonna stick around for all this. I ain't got no time for this. I got things I gotta do." So the brother turns around, walks away. Next thing you know, here comes Super Cop. He starts chasing the brother and he ends up dead. Here we go again. Another brother that done lost his life. I don't know what's going on, but the only thing I know is they killing brothers left and right. Left and right. So, just wanted to bring this story to you guys to let you guys know what's going on. Let you know that these people done lost their damn mind. Me, myself, I'm ready to get down, do whatever we got to take. We got too soft. If we would have stayed the way we were, 60s, 70s, 80s, stay getting in their ass, they wouldn't be acting like this. We got soft, black people. Just admit it. We got soft. So they killing us left and right because we didn't put our guards down. We got a black president, and now we think we think that racism is over. So we put our guards down. And now we getting sucker punched. Wake up. It's time to get back in the ass again. By all means necessary. It's time to show them that you just can't do that. You just can't do that. You can't just kill us in the street. Only thing I know is the nation is coming. We coming. That's why I don't show my face. That's why I won't reveal my real name on YouTube. That's why this YouTube channel is not in my real name. That's why the email that I used to make this account is not in my name. Because I know they watching. And if they find out that I'm part of the nation, the part of the nation that's about to get down, and we coming. Believe that. We coming. So brothers, hold on tight. Watch your back. Be careful out there. The revolution will not be televised. We on our way. We gonna shut it down. Somebody gonna learn. Somebody gonna learn. Somebody gonna learn. Peace, love, one.